Retirement. The word itself conjures images of relaxation, travel, and pursuing passions put on hold during working years. It's a time many look forward to, a reward for decades of hard work and dedication. The dream of spending days on the beach, exploring new countries, or finally having the time to indulge in hobbies like painting or gardening is a powerful motivator. Yet for many, the financial aspect of retirement looms large, a source of anxiety and uncertainty. Questions about savings, investments, and the cost of living can overshadow the excitement of retirement. The fear of outliving one's savings is a common concern, and the complexity of financial planning can be overwhelming. How much money is enough to retire comfortably? This question is at the heart of retirement planning and can be daunting to answer. Various factors like life expectancy, healthcare costs, and lifestyle choices play a significant role in determining the amount needed. This is where the 4% rule comes in. A simple yet powerful guideline designed to provide clarity and peace of mind. This rule suggests that you can withdraw 4% of your retirement savings annually, adjusted for inflation, without running out of money in your lifetime. This rule, also known as the safe withdrawal rate, offers a framework for determining how much you can safely withdraw from your retirement savings each year without outliving your money. It simplifies the complex calculations and provides a straightforward approach to managing retirement funds. This video delves into the intricacies of the 4% rule, exploring its origins, calculations, criticisms, and ultimately, its enduring value as a retirement planning tool. We'll look at how it was developed, the assumptions it makes, and the scenarios where it might fall short. Whether you're decades away from retirement or planning to exit the workforce in the near future, understanding this rule can empower you to make informed financial decisions and approach your golden years with confidence. By grasping the principles behind the 4% rule, you can better navigate the complexities of retirement planning and ensure a more secure and enjoyable future. The safe withdrawal rate is the cornerstone of the 4% rule. It represents the percentage of your retirement savings that you can withdraw annually without depleting your nest egg prematurely. Imagine a large reservoir of water representing your retirement savings. The SWR acts as a controlled outlet, allowing you to draw down a sustainable amount each year without draining the reservoir. This concept is crucial for retirees who are transitioning from a steady income stream to living off their savings. By adhering to a safe withdrawal rate, you aim to ensure that your money lasts throughout your retirement, even as life throws unexpected expenses your way. The 4% rule isn't based on arbitrary guesswork. Its origins can be traced back to a landmark piece of research known as the Trinity Study. Conducted in 1998 by 3 finance professors at Trinity University, the study analyzed historical stock and bond market data spanning several decades. The researchers sought to determine a safe withdrawal rate that would have enabled a retiree to maintain their standard of living for at least 30 years, even during periods of market downturns. The calculation is made with the assumption that the retiree holds a 50-50 mixture of stocks and bonds, a very reasonable asset allocation. They then create a scenario where the retiree have to spend an ever-increasing amount every year in line with the CPI or Consumer Price Index to keep pace with the rising cost of living. Their findings indicated that a 4% initial withdrawal rate, adjusted annually for inflation, had a high probability of success under a variety of market conditions. Calculating the amount of money you need to retire comfortably using the 4% rule is surprisingly straightforward. Let's illustrate with an example. Suppose your estimated annual expenses in retirement are $40,000. To determine your target retirement savings, you would multiply your annual expenses by 25. $40,000 times 25 equals $1 million. This means you would need to accumulate $1 million in retirement savings to withdraw $40,000, adjusted for inflation, in your first year of retirement, with a high probability of your money lasting for at least 30 years. While $1 million might sound like a lot for some people, the actual amount needed for retirement can easily be adjusted by changing how much you spend annually. If your annual expense is $25,000 instead of $40,000, the amount needed for you to retire would drop from $1 million to $625,000. Now let's address some doubts and skepticism, mostly centered around economic uncertainty and inflation. The 4% rule, while widely regarded as a valuable guideline, is not without its critics. This rule suggests that retirees can withdraw 4% of their retirement savings annually without running out of money. However, this assumption is based on historical market performance, which some experts argue may not be a reliable indicator of future trends. One of the main points of contention revolves around the inherent uncertainty of economic conditions. The stock market is notoriously volatile, and unexpected events can lead to significant fluctuations. This unpredictability makes it challenging to rely on past performance as a guarantee for future stability. Critics argue that the rule relies heavily on historical data, which may not accurately reflect future market performance. They emphasize that past trends do not always repeat themselves, and unforeseen circumstances can drastically alter economic landscapes. They point to factors such as geopolitical instability, global pandemics, and international conflicts as significant disruptors. These events can have profound impacts on global markets, leading to economic downturns that historical data might not account for. Additionally, the looming threat of climate change is another potential disruptor that could upend historical trends. Environmental disasters such as flooding and wildfires can have severe economic consequences, making past market performance an unreliable predictor of the future. Inflation, the rate at which prices for goods and services increase over time, also poses a challenge to the 4% rule. As inflation rises, the purchasing power of money decreases, meaning retirees may need to withdraw more than 4% to maintain their standard of living. This could lead to the depletion of retirement savings faster than anticipated, further questioning the reliability of the 4% rule in uncertain economic times. Proponents of the 4% rule acknowledge the validity of these criticisms, but argue that the rule already incorporates a degree of conservatism and flexibility. They emphasize that the rule is not a rigid guideline, but rather a starting point for retirees to plan their financial future. By understanding the underlying assumptions, retirees can make informed decisions and adjust their withdrawal rates as needed. Firstly, the Trinity study itself used a 30-year retirement horizon as its benchmark, which is longer than the average retirement period for many individuals. This extended time frame provides a buffer against the uncertainties of the market and longevity risk. It means that even if retirees live longer than expected, the 4% rule still offers a reasonable chance of sustaining their savings. This built-in safety margin accounts for the possibility of market downturns and unexpected expenses. Market volatility is an inevitable part of investing, and having a conservative withdrawal rate helps mitigate the impact of economic downturns. Additionally, unexpected expenses, such as medical bills or home repairs, can be managed more effectively with a cautious approach. Secondly, the 4% rule assumes no additional income streams during retirement, such as part-time work, rental income, or government pensions. In reality, many retirees find ways to supplement their income, which can further bolster their financial security and extend the life of their savings. These additional income sources provide a cushion that can absorb financial shocks and reduce the reliance on investment withdrawals. By diversifying their income sources, retirees can create a more resilient financial plan. This flexibility allows them to adapt to changing circumstances and maintain their desired lifestyle throughout retirement. The 4% rule is a game changer for early retirement planning. This rule holds particular significance for individuals seeking early retirement, often defined as retiring before the traditional retirement age of 65. Early retirees face a longer retirement horizon, which means their savings need to last for a more extended period. The 4% rule provides a framework for them to calculate how much they need to save to support their desired lifestyle for potentially several decades. Moreover, the flexibility inherent in the 4% rule allows early retirees to adjust their spending habits as needed. Another interesting point to note is that the math indicates very little difference between a 30-year retirement period and a 60-year period when determining how long your money will last. It's much like a 30-year mortgage, where almost all of your payment is interest. Drop your payment by just a few hundred per month, and suddenly, you've got a 1,000-year mortgage that will literally take you 1,000 years to pay off. Increase the payment by a few hundred, and you can cut down the payoff period to 15 years. In other words, above 30 years, the length of your retirement barely affects the safe withdrawal rate calculations. But beyond all the numbers, there is also the importance of personalization. While the 4% rule offers a valuable starting point, it's essential to remember that retirement planning is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. Personal circumstances vary greatly, and factors such as risk tolerance, health status, family situation, and individual financial goals should all be taken into consideration when developing a retirement plan. It's crucial to consult with a qualified financial advisor who can help you assess your specific needs, create a tailored plan, and guide you through the complexities of retirement planning. Now, with this knowledge, you can build a solid foundation for your retirement journey. The 4% rule is a powerful and relevant tool for retirement planning. It provides a simple yet effective framework for estimating retirement savings needs, fostering financial awareness, and promoting a sense of control over one's financial future. By understanding its origins, calculations, and the importance of personalization, you can leverage this rule to make informed decisions, build a secure financial foundation, and ultimately unlock the retirement of your dreams.